Alrighty, y'all, we are back with our thrift haul. So my husband and I went thrifting, aka hunting, this week to thrift our way out of corporate America. If you were here last week and saw last week's video, that there was a pair of camo shorts that I listed. I listed them that evening. In the morning, they were gone. In the middle of the night, I heard a cha-ching. Great way to wake up. Not really at 3 in the morning, but done. Signed, sealed, delivered, and they are gone. The very next day, Stefano Ricci that we had a jacket of. We had two of them, so both of them sold. The other one sold today at $300 for a Stefano Ricci jacket. So if you find one, grab it. Doesn't matter the condition. This one, the thread was all hanging out and whatnot. It was not the bestest, but Stefano Ricci sells. So I know you want to get into what's good stuff for bread and butter or for just in general. So let's get to it. What we found today was a Peter Millar Crown Sport pants. There are some golf pants here. Again, our average sales price is around $6.50. This one I think was $7 or $8. I don't know, something like that. I can't even see. But for an average price of $6.50, these Peter Millar pants sell around $35. So that's a good little increase there. Little by little, chipping away. So that's right there. We find these Banana Republic linen. This is a linen cotton blend. Anything now, it's summertime, it's getting hot. Linen, mostly linen. Nothing just cotton, but linen cotton blend is good. Banana Republic is a very good one also for these styles. And we have a few linen in our store, and we've sold a couple of them, and they are going the linen. Oh, and so the Banana Republic, again, around $6.50 we paid, and that one goes for around $25. So not a huge hit, but hey, every little bit helps. We found these Huck. So this is a fishing brand, Huck. So we have a couple shirts like this, and these are fishing shorts by Huck also. And these are a good one. These we got for $5, $6.50 average, sorry. Also sell for around $25, the Huck brand for fishing. So they have fishing shirts with the little vents in them, as well as the pants, and those are shorts. They also have pants that like zip on the bottom or unzip the bottom half of them. So that's always a good. They're always good finds. Now, here's another one, very very popular. Hermenegildo Segna. It does not roll off the tongue very easily. But this shirt is about $100 for this shirt. Actually, after I looked it up, I thought it was less, but it's more than I thought. So that'll work. It's also new. It has a little plastic thing here. So it wasn't even used. So we can put that as new and other. Again, around $6.50 paid for that one. So that'll be a good one. After we saw the comps, it was a much better deal than I thought. Got another one here. Eaton is another good brand you want to look for. Luxury brand here, Eaton. This shirt also goes for around $100. Again, paid $6.50. So the little ones add up, and the big ones obviously add up. But they kind of, one works out. one more, one less. It's all good. It comes out in the wash, let's just say. Some Ralph Lauren pants here. These are men's dress pants. From the tag, the size, I can't tell what the size is. But I do know that they run about $40 with a good sell-through rate. So got a hold of those. Paid around $6.50. We found, so this one I think I'm just going to experiment with, because big sizes they kind of go. I guess they have their day. I don't really know. But these are linen pants by Cubavera, the ones that make guayaberas, like the guayabera shirts. And they come in big sizes. So this is a 3X. I paid $3 for this. And it looks like I can sell it for around $25. So let's see how that runs. I do. When I say experiment, it's because there were a couple from the store I came from. So if they go fairly quickly, hey, they might still be there when I get back. So next time I see them, I'll have to run through the mill and see if it sells or not. Let's see. We got Levi's 512. So these are not vintage, but they are the Levi's 512. They are a straight leg, so they're not boot cut, which they do make them also, but this is a straight leg one. So with this size, again, I paid $3 for these. These were on sale, and these go for around $25 as well. Not a bad deal with a high sell-through rate, about a 40% sell-through rate, I think. I don't remember, but yeah. Oak Hill, also another one in big sizes. Oak Hill goes. It's not a huge mover as far as fast, but it will go. It's a big size. It's a size 48 around there. So Oak Hill, those pants, I paid $3. They'll probably go for around 25. I did also find, can't see, J. Crew stretch. These are jeans. They are men's jeans. They seem a little small, but they are 30-30. So they are men's jeans. Paid $3 for these. Also going for around 25. So these are like I said, these are bread and butter item in the industry. They call them like something things that keep the wheel greased while you're going, doing what you're doing. So hubby found the ties. So he goes to the tie section, and ties are, it's weird because I think that, like I said, the stores are catching on, and some places have ties at like $7-8. We went to one Goodwill. The ties were $7.99. I mean, not even drunk would I buy those ties. But anyways, they were $2 at this place. Hickey Friedman is one you're looking for as well. Can you see that? There you go. That's a good brand also. So we paid $2. These go for around 25. So it's amazing. The ties sell. You don't really think so. I know in the beginning we are like, what are you gonna do with a tie? But they sell. We actually found a Baroni tie for like $10, and we sold it for $50 within the first 2 weeks. So it's just a matter of having the inventory to sell the inventory. So I mean, hello, if you don't have it, they can't buy it. Hugo Boss. Also, this was $2, and this goes for around 15. So we'll flip that up. Another Hugo Boss. Don't be afraid to get an ugly tie. You see, this is ugly, not very pretty. Somebody, I think they checked it. It's very tight. Let's just say it's very tight. So it's tied very tight. But anyways, this comes right out. So you steam it, you iron it, what have you. I mean, a little elbow grease, you'll be fine. As long as it's not too much work. I don't prefer projects. I prefer profit. So profit over projects. But as who says that? K-Way, profit over projects. So at any rate, if it's not too much of a hassle, I'm okay with it. But if it gets a little too complicated and we're scrubbing out stains and no, not okay. Too much wasted time. Hugo Boss. I didn't go through these, so I'm showing you the same exact ones. Let's see. This is another Hugo Boss, so we're gonna bother that one. And so I guess he found like 4 or 5 Hugo Bosses in there. Found this Puma sweatshirt. All right. There's the tag here. Puma on the bottom here. So this one he paid $4 for. It goes for around 27. Hoodie, this little thing on the thing here, like I mentioned last week. So that's a good one there too. So we found these Polo Ralph Lauren pants, jeans here. Now these jeans were $10. Don't normally pay that much for jeans, but the sell price on these is $30, and that's when you're paying a little higher, it's okay. I'm going to double my money, but it had a high sell-through rate, so I'm going to double it quickly, basically. Instead of it's just not going to sit around for 6 months or so. This is less than 30 days. It will be gone, so hopefully less than a week. But they do sell. Okay, and then we've got. Let's see what we've got here. So I found these LL Bean. Now I know it's not winter. I know it's not cold because it's very hot. But it's winter somewhere. It could be cold somewhere. Somebody's going skiing. I don't know. But an LL Bean. This is a flannel. These are flannel lined pants. Okay, I paid $5 for these, and they go for around 40. So it might take a little longer because it's not cold, but like I said, somebody might be going somewhere in the cold, but worst case scenario, wait a few months, it'll get cold again. We'll be all right. So found these. These are Nike golf shorts. Now, I wouldn't go running out getting Nike golf shorts. The only reason I got these is because they had the tag on them, because they were a little more than I'd like to spend on them, but they were a $40 sell. 40. They sell for 40, and they had a good sell-through rate. They had an average sell-through rate. I think it was probably about 30% or so, but they're new with tags. So that was the only reason that I took a chance on them, because they're new. There were other ones that were pre-owned. I left them right there, so don't worry about it. It's okay to leave stuff. Here's another one. This one is called Built. You see that? BYLT. I do have another one of these in my store. It hasn't sold yet. I got a couple offers for it, but they go for around 40. I paid $5 for this, I think. Can't see. Again, average sale price $6.50, but they go for around 40. The other ones, I think I may have priced them a little too high. They were at 45, but people came with offers for like 20 and 15. So nah, that I can hold out because I know that it will sell. So I'm okay with hanging out for a little bit, so knowing that it's going to sell. Let's see, another Peter Millar. So you can see, if you look quickly at the Peter Millars, you see this little crown thing here. That's the Crown Sport. So that's what you're looking for when you're just kind of like glancing through. Found 3 of them. So those were fantastic to find. All in the same spot. They were probably the same person. And then we got Banana Republic pants here. You see those? Those are a 30, it says by 10, but I think it's because they're unisex, so it can be a 30 men's or a 10 women's, which is how we run our sizes there. This was also half off, so pay $3 for this and sell it for around 20. Actually, it's not a huge one, but the Banana Republic seems to be moving a little more these days. Hubby found this thing here. So again, it's not cold, but this is like a hunting jacket, so people go hunting. Camo. This is actually brand new with tags. The tag is inside. It was detached, but it's brand new. It's obviously never been worn. This is actually a heated jacket. So it has, you can get a battery for it. This one does not have a battery. You can get one. So we paid $10 for this. It goes around 60 for around 60 bucks. We was just going to list it. That's why it's up here in listing mode. 2 other things that we found that I cannot show you because we already listed them because hubby was so excited that he found them. Some Michael Jordan vintage quarter zip jackets that he found. So he found 2 of them. One was a quarter zip and one was zip all the way down. Again, it was vintage. They had tags on them. We paid $10 a pop and they go for around $100 each. So he was happy to get them listed fairly quickly. So that's what he did. We got it yesterday and he just came home and straight to it. So there we go. Let's see. We've got this one. This is a bread and butter. Jose Banks, however you say that there. It's quick. These are a dime a dozen. You find them everywhere. So I only get them when they're on sale because they sell for about between 18 and 20. So if I pay $3, $4 for it, again, I'm doubling my money, maybe a little more. But that's what I do with it. So we do a quick in and out. The quicker the better, obviously, but if I can just double the money, it's just that much more quicker that it adds up there. So that is our thrift haul for the week. Do we have anything else? I'm lying. We got more stuff here on this side. I thought there was other stuff. So all right, so we found also this one. This is a FootJoy quarter zip vest. It is golf season, so people love this stuff for golf. It's nice and light. FootJoy. So this one goes for around 35. It's a big size too. The bigger size, it helps. I'm going to say the bigger the better. That's not always true. I've sold pants size 30, and that's not big at all. But it's bigger helps in some items. Here is a Vineyard Vines. These are pants, Vineyard Vine pants. These are golf pants, the performance pants. These I just sold a pair less than a month ago. I keep saying 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. Less than a month ago, I sold a pair. We literally bought them, and in like 3 days, they sold. No haggling, no blah blah blah. So I paid $6.50 for these, and we sold them for $30 without a haggle, without a problem. They go quick. Some people like what they like, and that's it. They don't need to negotiate. Tommy Bahama. This is a button down. This one also went fairly quickly. We got one before. It's called Island Zone. So anything with Island Zone, because the last one we sold was an Island Zone, but it wasn't a button down. It was a pullover with the buttons on there. But it sold fairly quickly as well. So those went quick. Let's see. And this also, just because it was on sale, it's golf season. This is a double extra large. Yep, a double XL with the golf shirts, in that case with the golf shirts, the bigger the better with the golf stuff. They're out there. So this he paid $3, and again, this is probably $18, $19 on sale when we put it up. And then we found, this is the last item here for sure. What is it? Let's see. Okay, Tommy. So there's a trend here. Tommy Bahama sells, FYI. So this is a Tommy sweater. Again, it might not sell tomorrow because it's a sweater. It is a quarter zip sweater here, but it will sell. Tommy Bahama is a great one to buy. I sold the Tommy Bahama 10 minutes ago before starting this video. No haggling, cha-ching in there. I bought it and I sold it very quickly. And also, Tommy Bahama is one that I did retail arbitrage for. So I went to Burlington. I found Tommy Bahama, the long sleeve. It was a long sleeve Tommy Bahama shirt. I paid $10 for it. I brought it home and I sold it for $33. So, I mean, and it sold. I think I mentioned it last time. It sold in minutes, in like less than a half an hour is when that one sold. So it was kind of crazy. And then I just sold one just now, and then I got a couple of them. At that point, I'm just like, give it to me. So that's it. That is it for our thrift haul today. It's our second video doing this. Tell me what brands work for you. You know, let me know what's your bread and butter, because I don't know if it's everywhere the same thing, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I watch a lot of videos. I'm looking at everybody's stuff, and it seems to be more or less the same items, but you never know until you try and you go out there. Today I was out there. I had a whole stack in my cart, and I actually whittled it down to probably like 6 or 7 items. So, but I had to sit there, do the research, look at it, check the brand, check the size, check the sell-through rate, check the what sold, how much is it selling for, is it worth even buying in the first place? So, you know, it takes a little time to get it all done. We were in that Goodwill a couple of hours, even though we did a couple of them, but that's what it takes. And then the next time I go, I know more about what to just pick through and just kind of get, I don't know if you see those people at the Goodwill. I see them because I think I'm there more often now. So I'm just like, and I see them and I'm like, oh, there's a reseller. I can spot them. And I'm sure they can spot me too, and my husband, because we're just trying to go through as much as we can. I still do a lot of research, people. So do not sleep on the research. Things have to be looked at, have to be done. Styles change, taste change. And, you know, I mean, seasons change, hot, cold. Well, I guess it's just kind of hot, cold, at least in Florida anyway. So when it's hot in Florida, but at any rate. All right, guys, until next time, I'll do another one of these next week. So one every week, again, to keep me accountable, to keep me going, to keep me motivated, to keep me going. And the sales definitely help. So 14 sales this week, and let's go. Bye, guys. We'll see you next week. God bless.